Right, here's one of my ONM League matches against Dark Lament from ONM. I think this was the fourth match I did, but it's the first one I'm uploading, it's the first one I recorded. So, he goes for the Tyranitar lead, I go for Magros, and he rings up the Sandstorm. And obviously, as Magros is a pretty decent counter to Tyranitar, there isn't too much in general that he could do to me. He does have Flamethrower, which would a decent chunk, but Fear and the Meteor Mash and a Bullet Punch, depending on who's going to be faster or not, isn't that good, as well as the Earthquake as well, which I may have, which I don't, but is still pretty threatening. So he went out to Celebi, I Meteor Mash, I go for Stealth Rock now. Not really sure why I never Stealth Rock then attacked, but doesn't really matter. Actually, kind of mattered as I would have got the Stealth Rock damage in that Zapdos sooner. Instead of switching on in the turn, I go for Stealth Rock. So, after Leftover and Sandstorm, I go to Latias as, apart from Hidden Power Ice, it's going to be able to take any hit from Zapdos pretty well, and even Hidden Power Ice isn't going to be doing too much. But luckily for me, he doesn't actually have Hidden Power Ice. I think he's got Hidden Power Grass, as he goes for Hidden Power next, was probably just a bit of bad play on his part, thinking he's got the certain Hidden Power, but it's actually the wrong one, which is kind of an annoying thing to do when you think you've got a certain hidden power, but it's actually the wrong one. It's like, oh, that was a complete fail. Especially if you don't know what it is. I'm guessing that's grass because that's normally a hidden power as others would have. But if you completely missed the IVs up, that could just been something completely random, like psychic or which I think is something that I resist. Dragons are resist electric, so yeah, actually hidden power electric and Zapdos would be random. So yeah, recover up here and use touches to Shackle, which takes a nice amount of damage from the Stealth Rock. That's pretty good. Getting the Stealth Rock up as a lot of these teams taking a decent amount of damage from a particular Zapdos and the Shackle. So I got Megris now. I didn't matter that much if he goes for knockoff because Sandstorm's not too much of a worry. I'm not too bothered about healing up. And if he went for Toxic, there's not too much. Well, Toxic doesn't affect me, so that's good. And Encore's not going to work because I switched. So I moved to Mash and he switches into Zapdos, and I was kind of going for attack raise. If I got attack raise, I would have Bullet Punched. I wasn't sure whether I'll take him out or not. I know if he attacked, I'll take him out with a Sandstorm plus Bullet Punch, but if he roosts, if he lives then roosts, I don't know what I'm going to do here. So he does go for the roost, so it would have been safer just to go for the Bullet Punch, I guess. I'm hoping it'll KO, but I just like to play it safe at this point. And as long as I have Latias at the moment, for his Zapdos, I don't really have anything to worry about. Unless I get some random hacks on me with a Zapdos or something like that, like crits, power hacks or something like that, or nah, burn wouldn't really affect me much. So I go for the Surf again. Really, I don't want to go for Draco Meters at this point just to waste PP, especially against something with pressure. I can't remember if PP max the Draco Meteors. I might only have a 5 PP instead of the 8. But yeah. I go for Draco Meteor now just to get rid of Celebi, as I know it's going to be problematic. Get rid of it as soon as possible, and that makes everything all good. So we might take it down with a slight overkill there, but I don't have any other moves to hit with. Well, apart from Surf, but that's not going to be doing too much anyway. Switches it to Tyranitar, which obviously I'm going to fear using Elias. I was kind of worried with Pursuit, but lucky for me, doesn't have Pursuit. He has Substitute, Focus Punch, Flamethrower, and I'm guessing Dark Pulse or something. I think this is Emperor, Emperor Nubs or MBZ from ONM's Tyranitar, as I think he won it in competition, a giveaway actually. I'm just trying to remember the actual moves he's got on it because I'm thinking if I left the moves the same. But yeah, he subs up. I think Whirlwind would have been a better option than I try to break the sub, and then he has a chance to sub up again or whatever. And the Focus Punch didn't do that much, so it's quite good. And a Whirlwind and out to the Trio. So I think I actually did try to switch to see if he's got Arena Trap. I think he had Arena Trap. I might be wrong, I may have not tried to switch. But I'll go for the Ice Punch anyway. I'm thinking I should be able to have anything from the Trio. And he does a misplay here, I'm thinking. I guess he predicted the fighting move. He didn't expect the Ice Punch at all, which really did hurt him, as losing Zapdos was quite bad. As it could have been quite useful, I think. I'm trying to remember, I think there was something in my team I didn't want to keep in against Zapdos or something. But yeah, so he goes back to Tyranitar again. He flamethrowers, he gets a random crit, I don't think it really matter too much. I have thick fat, so it wasn't too good for the flamethrower, but I don't think he had many attacks to hit me. If he had Dark Pulse, I resist that as well, but I guess at least with that, he has a stab boost and the potential to flinch. The flamethrower, I guess he also has a chance to burn, which will pretty much just ruin Hirayama, apart from the whirlwind and possibility. So he goes with Aero Ace, and I completely forgot to actually learn that, and somehow I was actually able to live it. I'm presuming he was banded. He did have a bit of damage there, but I'm thinking that's probably from the Stealth Rock, and yeah, I was quite surprised I lived that. But the sandstorm's going to take me down anyway, so it doesn't matter too much. But yeah, I was just really surprised I loved it at the amount of HP I had considering it's super effective. So go back to Metagross here. I'm not too sure whether a Bullet Punch will take out Aerodactyl, so I decided I'll just go for the Meteor Mash, but he protects just to get some more leftovers and stall me more. And yeah, just pretty much stalling randomly here. I think yeah, he goes through substitute, and I think my Meteor Mash. No, I think it hits actually. Yeah, it hits. It's because he puts sub up, so I'm not getting any actual damage on him. So I'm thinking, yeah, now I could just go for the Bullet Punch. Maybe it'll take him out or not. I'm not sure. I was just kind of fearing the Earthquake, as it's not the nicest move in the world for me to play against, but it's obviously a good move to actually have for battling. So he protects again. I go for the bullet punch, and yeah, he's got leftovers, and there's not much else he can do at this point. I know he's not going to sub up, and I wasn't actually. Oh, yeah, I should take it out. I wasn't excited to take it out. I thought I'd knock him at like under 25% HP or something, then he would earthquake, then protect or something, then a bullet punch again, or something like that. So he goes to his last guy, I think now. What do you call it? Shuckle. I go for the Meteor Mash, which misses, then he anchors me into the Meteor Mash. So that's not too bad for me, as Meteor Mash is my best move against them. But as I keep missing, it's kind of hurtful. But really, there's nothing Shuckle can do against me anyway. I just really needed this Meteor Mash to hit. So I go for the Meteor Mash. I think this is actually the last PP of my Meteor Mashes. It's like the last one. I was thinking, oh, he lived there. I'm going to end up going for a struggle next. I actually would have loved just to win on the struggle, but my uncle ended. So it's like, oh well. I would have went for the explosion here just for the fun of it, but because it's a league, score actually matters. So I built a punch to make sure it would hit. I don't have any Meteor Masters left either, did I? So yeah, that's the end of the match. I'll hopefully get more league matches up soon. So yeah, good game there in Dark Lament, and rate, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy.